This is ABC 7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Good evening, I'm Haley Wilkes. Thank you for joining us. Well, if you did not like the weather today, you may not like tomorrow's either. Several inches for South Sarasota County expected and nearly a foot farther up the Gulf toward the Panhandle. ABC 7's Ray Collins joins us with the effect that the rain has had on the Suncoast. Ray?
Yeah, not the Suncoast so far this week, Haley. More like, the Rain Coast. Hard to believe, early Monday morning, one of our viewers got this video of Sarasota Bay and the Ringling Causeway because most of the day was more like this. On the ground, it was raindrops on puddles, standing water, and windshield wipers, and more windshield wipers. All this rain takes money from the pocket of guys like Mike Resendez.
I have some rental properties in Sarasota and Bradenton, and we're having some roofing issues now from this constant rain, which we hadn't had before.
And while Mike patches those holes, his wife and kids are making the best of their week on the Suncoast under the sailor and nurse statue. They're trying to find fun, even though most of their day was spent indoors.
We went to the Moat Aquarium and we got to look at all of the turtles and sea life.
It makes you feel like you're kind of getting robbed out of a vacation a little bit sometimes.
Talk about feeling robbed. Chris Harther came down from Illinois for a friend's beach wedding Monday night.
Oh, it'll happen no matter what, but it'd just be nice to be on the beach at sunset. That's what they were hoping for.
Nancy Yanish was also hoping to see more sun while she was here. She's here with her three sisters having a reunion, and so far that beach rental isn't worth the money they all chipped in. Disappointed?
A little bit, yeah. We're expecting, nice beach weather. The beaches are gorgeous here, and we didn't get to spend a lot of time on them. We only had one nice day, and it's raining every day, so we're shopping and drinking. Oh, you can't say that on TV, can you?
You just did.
I just did.
Nancy's hoping that Tuesday can be less like this and
there it
more
is.
like this. Beautiful shot. Watch out for standing water, especially in Sarasota around 41, just north of Bee Ridge Road by the car wash there. Also in Northport around Northport Boulevard and South Biscayne Drive. Rain in Northport, by the way, today closed some roads there. It got so high, Haley.
Be careful, definitely. Thank you, Ray. And for an update on what we can expect in the week to come, let's head over to Bob.
That's right. A weather watcher near Northport on 776 reporting 5 inches in their rain bucket today. And generally the estimate's up about 3 to 3.5 inches from Inglewood all the way over to Northport. The news is, though, checking the computer forecast models, several of them indicating that we may not get as much rain on Tuesday. And there's some brighter news as well on Wednesday. You can see the actual low pressure area. It's starting to move away now from Georgia. It appears to be shifting off to the west. And as it moves farther away from the west coast of Florida, the better it will be here. However, there's still these little pockets of energy that continues to move through the northern Gulf of Mexico, which will eventually pinwheel our way. Get a look at the latest radar loop over the past several hours showing a couple of areas. One pretty strong band coming off the panhandle of Florida. Another one just to the west of Pinellas County. A rather thin line of showers and storms, but this will, I think, get a little stronger as we move through time, especially around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Some of that activity will be onshore at this point. The distance about 50 miles away from Anna Maria Island. That puts it about 5 hours away. It's moving to the south and east at around 10 miles an hour. Elsewhere, some showers still occurring near Inglewood, Northport, and all the way down into Rotunda. Some moderate showers just offshore of Inglewood. This all moving to the northeast. And Ray mentioned it earlier, 3.5 inches of rainfall there near Inglewood, and also 2.5 near Northport, and even near Lakewood Ranch and places to the north. Nearly 3 inches today. We'll have much more in the forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. A 4-year-old Northport boy is fighting for his life tonight after being struck by a vehicle. The crash happened this afternoon at the intersection of Tropicare Boulevard and Wampy Drive. The little boy is in critical condition. Northport police are investigating, but at this point they believe the child was playing in the driveway, then darted out into the road. Police say the driver tried to get out of the way, and he did stay at the scene after the accident. Campaign 2016 again rolls through the key swing state of Florida. Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton holding a rally in St. Petersburg today as part of a 2-day trip in the Sunshine State. The former Secretary of State was in Kissimmee this evening, but at the Coliseum this afternoon. She talked jobs and the economy, taking the opportunity to blast Republican nominee Donald Trump, who gave a major economic policy speech just hours before.
We are not interested in economic plans that only help the top 1%. It's time we helped everybody else in America get ahead and stay ahead.
Clinton also said she believes the country has had problems and challenges, but reiterated her message that we are, quote, stronger together in dealing with those challenges. Clinton is set to go through details of her own economic proposals on Thursday. Meanwhile, Donald Trump laid out his economic plan in an address to the Detroit Economic Club today, which was interrupted at least a dozen times by protesters. His plans include lowering income tax rates and simplifying the tax code, including allowing families to deduct all of their child care expenses and ending the estate tax, plus renegotiating NAFTA and withdrawing from the controversial TPP agreement, and issuing an executive order temporarily stopping all new federal agency regulations.
It's a conversation about how to make America great again for everyone, especially, and I say especially, for those who have the very least.
Trump is also now battling with a group of 50 former national security officials, all Republicans, who signed an open letter calling him the most reckless candidate in history. Trump says this makes it clear they're to blame for making the world so dangerous. State election officials are responding to suggestions that this year's voting results could be hacked or threatened by a cyber attack. Two recent columns in the Washington Post raised the possibility of a foreign power hacking U.S. voting machines. Now, in an open letter to the Florida voters, the president of Florida's Association of Supervisors of Elections says there are no reports of a threat to election results. He also emphasized that Florida has taken steps to secure its ballot count. Governor Rick Scott was in Sarasota today to highlight job growth and meet with employees of Intertape Polymer Group, but he also discussed the growing threat of Zika in Florida. This is state health officials say they're investigating another case of the virus in Palm Beach County that was likely contracted in the United States. The infected person had recently traveled to Miami-Dade County, where more than a dozen non-travel related cases were discovered last week. Governor Scott again called for President Obama and Congress to come to an agreement on emergency funding to fight Zika. He also addressed other measures being taken.
I've asked for 10,000 more Zika preparedness kits for the pregnant women in our state. We have very good mosquito control efforts all around the state. We have very good county health departments. We got a great state health department. I'm going to continue to allocate the state resources that's necessary.
With the new school year starting, Scott has directed health and education officials to work together in providing Zika prevention guidance and resources to parents, students, and teachers. And today, the Suncoast Blood Bank started testing all donors for the Zika virus. The blood bank says it's a proactive measure to protect the community blood supply. If a unit of blood tests positive for the virus, the blood bank plans to quarantine the unit, notify the donor, and then alert the Florida Department of Health, the FDA, and the CDC.
Standard protocol. When you come in, the only difference is you'll have to sign an additional consent form, and then we will have an extra tube of blood that we will take, not a different poke, same stick, and we'll just draw from that process.
No non-travel related cases have been reported on the Suncoast, and none at all in Sarasota County. A wave of recent traffic accidents near the construction on the Coon Key Bridge is causing some concern and frustration. Since April, Florida Department of Transportation officials have been repairing the deck and support beams for the bridge, which takes you on to St. Armand's Circle from US 41. While there haven't been any major injuries reported, there have been multiple incidents. Among them, 3 trucks have gotten stuck and had to be pulled out. But FDOT says the issue goes beyond the work that they're doing.
I think it's the responsibility of each driver. I don't care whether you're driving a truck or if you're pulling a motorhome or a lawn trailer. You need to know the width of the trailer that you are pulling, and you need to be aware of your surroundings.
Well, I've been working on the circle for over 10 years now, so I can tell you that it's the worst traffic I've ever seen. But we understand it has to be done.
FDOT also noted that signs were posted notifying drivers of the decreased lane size. Officials hope to have this project complete in the coming weeks, to many people's joys. Well, straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back with the official Suncoast forecast. And what's next for travelers who faced flight cancellations due to a Delta Airlines computer outage? Plus, a big expansion for a Suncoast medical marijuana company. How the upcoming vote in Florida could affect its business.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
Attention breast cancer survivors. If you experience permanent hair loss or baldness after chemotherapy, you may qualify for a cash award. Thousands of women suffering breast cancer were given a chemotherapy drug without being warned about the possibility of irreversible alopecia. If you or a loved one suffered permanent hair loss after chemotherapy, call 888-622-8732. Time to file a claim is limited. 888-622-8732. That's 888-622-8732.
Do you have what it takes to become a champion? The Sarasota YMCA Shark Swim Team has been developing champions since 1961. Fall swim team tryouts for kids ages 6 through 18 are being held August 15th through the 18th and August 22nd to the 25th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. Tryouts are held at the Evelyn Sadler Jones Branch, YMCA's Selby Aquatic Center. For more information, visit sarasotaymca.org Sharks.
Welcome to the all-new Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice.
Seymour smiles.
Seymour selection of quality new and pre-owned vehicles.
Seymour for your trade-in.
Seymour savings.
Discover the new Buick and get cash back for up to 16% of the MSRP on select 2016 Buick vehicles. That's nearly $8,000 cash back on this Buick LaCrosse.
Seymour now at Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice. Go to SeymourBuickGMC.com.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
ABC7's My Suncoast News app is better than ever with a brand new design that's faster and easier to use. Download our free My Suncoast News app on your mobile device at your app store of choice. Powered by the Eye Associates, providing sight for life. The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC7. We're here for you.
Bob, we already made it clear at the beginning of the newscast that it's been a rainy day.
Yes.
Maybe some rain tomorrow, not as bad.
Right now it's looking a little bit better, but still we're going to get some showers and storms around. The news is, though, as we talked about, the storms are not severe. They're just heavy rainmakers, and that causes flooding. When it comes down at the rate it does, 2 inches an hour, and it just washes off into the roads and causes all sorts of problems when it comes to that. So
be really careful driving.
Yeah, you got to be careful driving, especially when you get these downpours coming on in. Slow it down a little bit, and remember, if your wipers are on, use your lights too. And don't use the flashers. It's not allowed. You know, so the rain is so hard, a lot of people put their flashers on. You're not supposed to do that. Casey Key webcam showing a cloudy, dreary day, and the waves picking up too there. You can see that throughout this evening. And although we were under a rip current advisory, that has since expired, and we are not anticipating that again tomorrow. However, we are anticipating some clouds around again tomorrow. And get a look at this. This is that shot we saw earlier from Ray Collins' package. Mike Resendez sending this in. This is of a drone as the sun was rising, looking out over Sarasota Bay from Lido, and you can see there the clouds around. Not much of a sunrise and not much of a sunset. This one, the sunset at Siesta. Cindy Desmond getting this one with a lot of clouds around as well. We're looking to see less clouds as we push into Wednesday now. So this system will be weakening and starting to move away from us. It's already starting to move away from us. And then a little bit more sunshine on Wednesday, and then back to real normal conditions on Thursday. A little bit of transition day on Wednesday. But more rain possible tomorrow. We could see an additional 1 to 3 inches now. The models have come back down a little bit on that. But again, there could be some isolated areas that could see a little bit more. Right now, the heaviest rain by far off in the northeast Gulf of Mexico. We really got lucky with the system being so far north and over land. Had it been a little bit further south and in the Gulf of Mexico, we would have got a lot of onshore flow with where they had up to 25 inches of rainfall here in the Gulf of Mexico. Luckily, the system did stay to the north, and we are still getting some rainfall. It is causing some problems here with some street flooding, but not nearly as bad as it could have been as far as that goes. Light rain now occurring from Inglewood southward down near Cape Hayes, and looks like Punta Gorda getting some rainfall. By far the heaviest storms to the north of us right now. Rainfall amounts, so these are estimates, near Lakewood Ranch, nearly 3 inches. That's just today with these showers and storms, and near Inglewood, 3 inches, Northport as well, and places to the north. I mentioned that 24-inch rain total right there, smack dab in the northeast Gulf of Mexico, and over land near Dixie County and Taylor County, they've had over a foot of rain just in the past 48 hours, I should say. As far as the rain goes now, most of it now clearing away from the panhandle. There's still a flood watch in effect over the entire coast there from just north of Tampa all the way up to Apalachicola. 79 now. We have fair skies, a few clouds around. Dew point still pretty high at 74. Humidity 84%, and the high today a little bit below average because of the increased cloud cover, and the record high 96 set in 93. 71/100 of an inch of rainfall at the Sarasota Bradenton Airport. Statewide temperatures into the upper 70s to mid 70s here. Even some low 80s right near the water. 82 degrees in Bradenton Beach, the same in Cortez now. 77 in Arcadia, Avon Park at 77 degrees. Well, this particular forecast model showing some showers approaching. A little underdone, I think, because that line's already here. And then Tuesday afternoon, showers and storms gathering, pushing onshore, and some bigger storms inland as a result of that little bit of an east wind starting to develop around that area of high pressure. Wednesday, we'll still see showers. We'll still see storms in the afternoon, and those will have a tendency to work back toward the coast. So a little bit more sunshine on Wednesday and especially on Thursday, bringing the rainfall total down, this particular model, to 1 to 2.5 inches of rainfall for the Suncoast running in through Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. Now, the overall picture shows the clouds starting to lessen there over northeast Florida as this system all kind of tracks off to the west and weakens. High pressure is building back in behind it. Elsewhere in the tropics, all is quiet right now, and that's the way we like it. Temperatures around the U.S. into the mid-70s, 76 in Cleveland, 74 in Minneapolis, 87 though in Dallas, and reverse those numbers for Boston, Phoenix at 105 at this hour. Still hot in Phoenix. Seas a little higher than usual, 2 to 4 foot seas. We'll have a moderate chop as a result of the winds out of the south at 10 to 15 knots. And the water temperature has cooled a little bit now, down to 85 degrees. Just a week ago it was at 91. And tonight's forecast, overnight storms developing in the Gulf, good chance for showers, and a few thunderstorms are possible before sunrise. Tomorrow, rain chance still high at 80%, and we'll have a high of 88 degrees. More storms, and it appears that the light at the end of the tunnel will begin on Wednesday. More sunshine around, rain chance lowering, and then really back to those 50-50 chance of showers and storms in the afternoon and evening, riding in through the weekend. Haley?
Thank you, Bob. Iran has executed a nuclear scientist accused of spying for the United States. Saram Amiri disappeared on a trip to Saudi Arabia in 2009, resurfacing in the U.S. in 2010 to say he was kidnapped by the CIA and forced to give up information. U.S. officials at the time said he was defected voluntarily. Donald Trump is putting blame on Hillary Clinton. Trump is tweeting that, quote, many people are saying that Amiri was killed because of Clinton's emails. Emails during her tenure as Secretary of State that have been released publicly appeared to indirectly reference the scientist. The Clinton campaign calls the accusations absurd. A travel nightmare for airline passengers today. Delta suffered a massive computer system outage, grounding flights worldwide. Passengers waited in long lines at airports from the U.S. to Europe and beyond. Delta says the problem has been fixed, but thousands of passengers are left playing catch up, and at least 300 flights have been canceled. Of the 14 daily flights at SRQ Airport, there were a handful of delays and one cancellation.
It is frustrating, but you know, it is what it is. Nobody did this on purpose.
So far, my plane that's taking off at 11:20 is scheduled to be on time.
Flights that were already in the air did continue their destinations. Delta is waiving fees for passengers who want to reschedule. The FAA is now hiring. The agency is in need of more than 1,400 people for an air traffic controller training program. The National Air Traffic Controllers Association says the number of workers reached a 27-year low in 2015, and the drop continues. The training program lasts 13 months and is held at the FAA Academy in Oklahoma. The FAA was previously in a hiring freeze because of a lack of funding, and the pay is not as great as you would expect for such an important job. Well, a Suncoast medical marijuana company is deciding to branch out. Sarasota-based company AltMed is expanding its operations to Arizona. CEO Michael Smullen says the 31,000 square foot facility is up and running in anticipation of receiving a license to grow and dispense medical marijuana.
We developed our own transdermal patch where we can get consistent product delivered to a patient over a period of time. We also have a meter dose inhaler.
Smullen says if the amendment to legalize cannabis for a broader range of medical conditions passes in November, AltMed hopes to get a license in Florida. It would then take about 9 months to bring the products to the market. A recent rash of unhatched sea turtle nest raids in Venice is being blamed on coyotes. This sea turtle nest on Venice Beach is the latest casualty of the coyotes, which is considered coyotes. They are considered a non-native species despite frequent coyote sightings in downtown Venice. The owner of the Wildlife Center of Venice suggests Turtle Patrol volunteers bury cages around the turtle nests, but he admits that it's both tedious and expensive.
What I don't want to do is see people pit one species against another, especially when one has protections and one does not.
Removing the coyotes is not really an option, as biologists say if you take away the ones who live here now, more will just take their place. And you'll see tonight's winning lotto numbers in just a few moments, but starting tonight, they're going to look a little bit different. The Florida Lottery has added 2 new daily draw games, Pick 2 and Pick 5. The new games start at 50 cents per ticket with drawings twice a day. The Lotto has also renamed 2 other longtime draw games. Cash 3 and Play 4 are now known as Pick 3 and Pick 4. Lottery officials hope these new games will increase sales, which are already pretty high. Well, Ray's highlights are next in sports, but first, here's Jimmy Kimmel.
Here's what we're up to tonight. Did Bianca break your heart? Into how many pieces?
5.
5 pieces. Do you think you'll ever love again?
It'd be hard to trust another woman.
When the Suncoast matters most, no one covers it like ABC 7.
There's a lot of excitement here. We're standing right where those Florida delegates will sit.
I talked to some Suncoast delegates.
We were right in the thick of that.
ABC 7 News. We're here for you, Suncoast.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Is your mop a dirty, disgusting mess? You need the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System, the only mop and bucket that spins the dirt away. A system that cleans practically anything and everything with super absorbent microfiber. Dip it in the washer side and the mess releases into the bucket. Then place it in the dryer side and push on a pedal. You get a clean mop head that's practically dry and ready for more. And your hands will never again touch a dirty, disgusting mop. The heads are washable and reusable. Get the Hurricane 360 Spin Mop System for just 2 payments of $19.99. You'll also get a Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that picks up pet hair and lint and washes clean in seconds. You can take advantage of our 2-for-1 Pick It Up special and get a second spin mop set. Just pay additional shipping and fee. And we'll upgrade you to free priority handling. So don't wait. Order now.
Call 1-800-394-1524 to get your Hurricane Spin Mop double offer. So hurry and call 1-800-394-1524. Call now.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ for only $299 per month, or a 2016 Lincoln MKX, Lincoln's premium sports utility vehicle, for $339 per month. We also have a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Drive with the confidence of a 6-year, 100,000-mile comprehensive warranty and complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, family owned and operated, and winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
We are delighted to have Dr. Kaminsky join our team at the Totola Cancer Center.
I'm a radiation oncologist. I was at the National Institutes of Health, most recently at the Medical College of Georgia, specialized in central nervous system cancers, prostate cancers, and other types. At the Totola Cancer Center, we have a level of technology that is second to none.
He has a great wealth of knowledge and shares the same passion that we have for patient care.
My family and I are happy to be here in Sarasota and excited to treat our patients here at the Totola Cancer Center.
The kitchen is where life happens. Minnesota Flooring now offers a wide variety of beautiful quality craft-made cabinetry to make sure the heart of your home reflects your style. Visit us today.
Now, sports.
The Rays went into Toronto tonight with Jake Odorizzi on the mound, riding a scoreless streak of 20 2/3 innings. But that streak ended almost immediately against the Blue Jays, who put up 2 runs in the first. That included this solo homer from Edwin Encarnacion. The game would go back and forth with the two teams exchanging runs. The Rays had a 4-2 lead in the 5th when Brad Miller tied it up again by doubling into right field. Logan Forsythe and Evan Longoria would come around to score, but the offense stalled after that, and the bullpen could not keep the Jays in check. Toronto put up 3 runs in the 7th and wins this one 7-5. While the Rays are out of town, Tropicana Field was put to good use today. The Bucks took their practice indoors because of the rain. The move to St. Pete resulted in the team not practicing in pads, but head coach Dirk Cutter says they still got their work in, and breaking up the daily monotony is a good thing.
You know, we're fortunate that we had a roof over our heads. I mean, the way the weather was today, we wouldn't have got anything done, lightning or no lightning. There's just no way you could go outside. So, you know, we just had to make the best of it. That's all we could do.
Cutter predicts the team will return to practice at One Buck Place in Tampa tomorrow, and we're just 3 days away from the first preseason game of 2016. Can you believe it? The Bucks will head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles on Thursday night. Ready for some football? Because it's coming. The Sarasota Powerboat Grand Prix Festival continues to be a big moneymaker for the area. A new report from Visit Sarasota County shows the 2016 event generated $37 million, which is up from $32 million a year ago. More than 18,000 hotel rooms were rented as a result of the festival. The races also raised money for Suncoast Charities for Children. This year, the organization received $100,000. That's fantastic. And that's a look at sports. We'll have tonight's lotto numbers straight ahead.
Download ABC7's free all-new news app at your app store today.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Welcome back, 2 of my favorite guests. Cash 3 and Play 4.
Surprise! We're Pick 3 and Pick 4 now.
Whoa!
But we still play exactly the same. We just got a fresh new look.
Speaking of surprises, I have one for you. Say hello to Pick 2 and Pick 5!
Introducing the complete Pick family of games.
We're family now.
The new Pick 2 and Pick 5 have joined Pick 3 and Pick 4 to give you more choices in your daily gameplay. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
We told you earlier tonight about travel woes for Delta passengers all across the country. But if you're a dog traveling out of Milwaukee's Mitchell International Airport, a delay or cancellation is of no concern to you because the airport now features a bathroom exclusively for man's best friend. The Service Animal Relief Area has fake grass on top of a flushing system. Owners must still pick up after their four-legged friends, but there are sinks to wash up afterward. Pretty cute.
Yeah, I love the fire hydrant there. Right?
I love the fire hydrant. Look at that. It's personal, it's private. The dog can take his or her time.
Well, think of everything, right? Taking care of business. That's right.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, the dog's got to go somewhere if they're on a couple connections.
That's right.
Think
Absolutely.
about it. You don't want them going in the plane.
No.
So.
Not good.
Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow.